don't know.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Eddie Ifft. G'day, mate. How you doing? I think I stuffed the times up. I thought I'd give you a call because you may not have your hair ready for a video call. So I thought I might just give you a quick buzz.
You were right. My hair is not ready.
For everyone playing at home, it's around about 6:15 or so in LA. So even though it's quite late for us, he doesn't even know. He hasn't even checked X's news yet. So it's that's how early it is.
I'm laying in bed naked, diddling myself, wondering when you were going to call.
Please don't switch the camera on then.
Well, it's good timing. Good timing. Well, the great news is you're an Adelaide favourite. Like it's hard to believe. It's almost 20 years since you've been coming to Adelaide. It is crazy. And you're coming back on the 15th of May.
Yeah, I'm coming to Australia to do the Ord Valley muster because my career's on fire.
What is that? Is it just a ute muster, is it?
It's I don't know. I got hired to do some gig in the middle of Kuna. I can't pronounce where I'm going, but it's in the middle of the Northwest Territory. They were like, hey, do you want to do the Ord Valley muster? And I looked at my calendar and I said, of course I do. And so I was like, hey, can I stop in Australia in Adelaide while I'm there? And they were like, yeah, why not? So I am going to do the Rhino Room because I will never forget the time I watched you eat a fly on stage like you were Mr. Miyagi. In the middle of your set, a fly flew by you, and you lizarded it just out of thin air. I've never seen anything like it in 30 years of comedy.
He was surprised I think he was surprised he caught it and then didn't know what to do once he caught it.
I've been chased off stage. I've been beaten up on stage. I've had people die in my show. Like literally, wow. I've had a guy die. But I've never seen anything like Al air catching a fly with his mouth.
It was like
never.
It was like Jabba the Hutt, just giving it a go.
It was Jabba the Hutt.
I'm interested in the person that died during your show. Was that from laughter or?
No, just a heart attack. Probably boredom.
Oh, no.
I tried to save him.
Yeah, right.
I tried to save him. I gave him CPR, and the guy looked at me and goes, not you.
Someone else, please. Like, he's already suffering enough.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
Yeah. Now, Eddie, I'm holding up a DVD for the viewers and listeners. It's called Eddie If I Love Pussy. And it's a picture of you with a pussy cat.
It's about cats.
Yes, it's about cats. Yeah. Now, the great thing about this, and I've got a funny story, is that our in-laws, we lived, the in-laws lived with us and so forth. And this was in our DVD stand. And I think my father-in-law thought it was Ghostbusters or something like that, one of his favorites, or Lethal Weapon. And instead he's picked this up. And yeah, let me just say, they had a bit of a chat to me when I got home that night. But yeah, very funny story. Very funny story. It was good times.
You know the reason I made that was because I used to get in trouble on the radio in America because you couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, oh, don't say that. And they'd bleep you or censor you. So I always had to promote the album. And I think it's so dumb that people put names on comedy albums. It's like, you can't define what it is. And so I would go on the radio and they would always look at my album and they're like, we can't promote this. we can't. And they're like, there's no way. And I'm like, listen, it's about cats. The whole album's about cats. And they'd be like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So we get on the show and the DJ would always go, I'm here with Eddie Ifft and he's promoting his new album, I Love Pussy. And I would always say, as soon as he'd say it, I go, but I hate cats.
It's a good way to get around it. Well, I'm looking forward to.
Remember the time I got you? Remember the time I got you in trouble?
Yes.
I was talking about my gay dog.
Yeah, I do remember. But oh, geez, good times.
And you go, well, we're fired.
Yeah,
that was it. Thank you.
I think it was the fifth time I got fired from Fresh FM, I think. So, yeah. What was that, Scotty?
Oh, I was just going to ask, Eddie, this is Scott John doing this with Big Al. I was reading that you were one of the first, now every comedian has a podcast, but you were one of the first comedians to have a podcast back in about 2003. Is that right?
Yeah, they say comedy's always about timing. And I was real smart to do it back then.
Yeah.
That was, if we did it now, we'd be billionaires.
Yeah.
What's changed since, is it a lot harder to do podcasting than it was back then?
It's a good question. It was really fun because we did it. Our only purpose was to do it for fun. We weren't doing it to get sponsorship or make money or build our profile. We just did it for fun. So it became, out of control and chaotic. And it was like Howard Stern and Jackass on steroids. And we probably quit too early. We just got burned out, We did it for 10 years. And, and just as we were quitting it, podcast took off.
Right.
It's like good timing and bad timing at the same time.
That's what I meant. I was exaggerating. I was being sarcastic, Al.
You Americans.
Element. No, what I'd say is the difference was back then there was no purpose of it. It was just for fun. Now it's everybody's I'm going to get a podcast. I'm going to be famous. I'm going to make lots of money. I'm going to be listened to by 5 people in Adelaide.
6 actually.
Yeah.
But you're totally right. It's it's a different medium. I suppose you got in, at the you've been there, you've done that, and it was just by the time it got going, you'd be like, oh yeah, like you said, you've already ran your course.
I said at one point when we were podcasting, I was like, as more and more people are doing it, I said at one point there's going to be nobody listening to podcasts because everybody's going to be making a podcast.
I think we're pretty much there now.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly what we're doing.
I'll never forget the day my undocumented worker Mexican gardener said, hey Eddie, you got a podcast? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm thinking of starting one about gardening. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is the end. It's oversaturated. my gardener's going to start a podcast.
Well, Eddie, it's going to be great to see you again. We do miss you during the Fringe, mate. But I'm glad that you get a chance to come to Adelaide on the 15th of May, which is in a couple of weeks' time, Friday night at the Rhino Room. I'm going to be hosting, so it's going to be good. Get the band back together.
That made me really happy. I am really excited, and I love coming off Fringe because I get all your attention.
Yeah, totally. You're totally right. And right at the end of the show, we will make sure that we sing "I Am You Are." We are Australian. It's Eddie's favorite song.
Yeah, we got to sing that, and then I'll yell, "Release the flies!"
Yeah. Well, I'll let you get back to sleep, or you're probably going to get up and take the kids to the school now. But thank you so much for joining us late tonight.
All right, later, guys. Thanks,
mate.
All right, cheers.
Bye.
That was Eddie Ifft, ladies and gentlemen, from live from LA, which is it's a very early
by
in
the
the
sounds
morning
of it,
there,
we're lucky he didn't turn his camera on. It's probably just,
very lucky. We definitely I would have got cancelled for the second time from Eddie. So it's only 6:28 there.